everybody, it is Misatary. Here we are with episode 15. It's got to be 15 of BeamNG Drive Career Mode with the RLS Career Overhaul mod, as well as the RLS Career Content mod, and several others that are listed down in the description. And I was taking a look, thinking about it here. We have ourselves a very nice daily driver car, but I wanted to go and find something different. And I happen to notice that we have the Monoka LD, that's this car, but there's this specialty version with the scanner on it and everything like that. In case you're curious, that is, I'm pretty sure, from Spice and Wolf, if I remember from that anime. A long time ago for me. Long time since I've done that kind of deal. So either way, moving on, it has 416 horsepower and it's all-wheel drive. We have one slot. We might sell one of our other cars just to get this one, not for the sake of the skin, but because honestly, 25,000 credits, all-wheel drive, 400 horsepower. That seems to be pretty decent for being able to be more beginner-style track car. So I definitely wanted to look into getting into that. Looks like my mic is still pushing a little bit high there. So yeah, well, we're going to go ahead and take a look here. And, I mean, just grab it. I mean, it cost us almost 29,000 in total. Now we'll go ahead to my vehicles, and yeah, honestly, we have this guy, which we're probably just going to go ahead and sell. We've got the police variant, and then we got the race variant. I mean, this Monica LD seems to be getting in here pretty good. There was another vehicle that I did want to look into, which we don't quite have the money for. I did want to look into getting another garage, of course, but we will get there in due time. So let's purchase vehicles, and I'm wondering if I can find it at all, maybe in Trusted Auto or something like that. And it's kind of a tough one because there are a lot of different cars, and then this is a specific configuration, and sure, I could go and build it and all that, but it costs more in the end. I mean, this would be pretty insane. A show truck E84 series triaxle 6x4. Ooh, that would be fun. Don't have the money for that though by any means. If we had that much money, we'd be pretty much settling in on getting another job somewhere. So that's not going to work. Anything in the private dealers here? There's a track version of the Pessima, which is pretty close. It is a Pessima, but there's a specific modded variant of it that I was hoping to find. Other imports, yeah, that's not it here. Not sure. I did take a look. We were in the JDM imports. There was nothing there. The Abishu online dealership, maybe we'll have something here. Yeah, so we got the RSV20, and it's the manual Japanese variant, so it'll be right-hand drive. It's only 32,000 credits. We could buy that. That's essentially what I wanted to look into, but you'll notice, like, even here, we had the BX series, which is a Ute type. So there is a mod that has a lot of these different cars with different chassis, basically, to be able to be a Ute. And not only personally have I always wanted one, but I just think they're generally cool because I personally, as I live in America, prefer to have a wagon, you know, a four-door with a lift back in the back, so that way I have all the room and everything. But if it were a Ute, it'd be even better for me. Not that I actually particularly have a bunch of use for it, but if the case comes up that I need to go and do something, then we can do that. So, man, this is tough because that's going to leave us about 20,000 after we get our fees in and everything here. We did just purchase a car. Let's go ahead. We'll enjoy that. It looks like time of day is moving. Yeah, it is moving. Okay. At first, it looked like it was kind of slow. We might go pop in a car meet again, to be honest here. Let's go with the high. It's going to be 10 p.m. We're going to RSVP because we are going to go ahead and take our brand new, fancy, skinned up, fun, crazy. And honestly, I kind of find this thing cool, to be honest. In the sake that, you know, the modders do this kind of stuff here. So, Max Coffee. Wish I could have some of that. That'd be really good. I need coffee, but I'm having tea instead. And, you know, did the usual thing here of forgetting to have my controller plugged in. Yeah, because with the brake issue that it has. Yeah, I have to unplug it. Windows will think that I'm trying to use it in some of the settings windows and stuff. So while we wait, let's go take this car on out for a little drive here, see how she does. Right-hand drive, of course. Brakes are good. Brakes are good. I gotta pay attention here. Just make sure we have that on. So everything is in kilometers per hour on the dash. Brakes are very touchy, or I think it's probably just my controller, to be honest with you. We're just waiting for red light. We'll have to eventually see where it decides to take us for that. I didn't look again to see if it had a location on there or not, but that's okay. We'll kind of head over to the drag track, the drag strip, and the racetrack. That spoiler looks like it needs to be stiffened up in the J-beams there a little bit. All-wheel drive, I expect this to give a pretty good lap time. I don't know how the camber here is pretty... It's odd. It seems almost more extreme to the one side. Is this meant to be an oval track car? How is it set like that? Or is that just my view with the road and everything? I think it's with the road. I'm not sure. Does look pretty extreme here. 416 horsepower should do a pretty decent time around there if I don't do that first. Yeah, maybe I'd pull to the left. Oh, of course, of course. Yep. I don't even know what to say. Like, honestly, that was just absolute blind stupidity there. Running on into that. Well, let's see. I guess we'll go back to the Steelbrick Street garage here quick. We'll see what we can repair on that. We have the car show us. Try to be nice and not bang it up right away. Of course, the way I do it. We have an active forgiveness. We'll use a voucher. We got 33. Now we got 32. Like, we got plenty of them. Let's go ahead and kind of go here, I guess, the doors and stuff. Obviously, they open, but, you know, like, the interior is relatively decently modeled and everything like that. I mean, the car is a very nice mod. And one that actually, if this were, you know, I know kind of what it's relatively based off of, but if I had one, oh man, I would love it because the trunk size is great. I mean, if it was a hatchback or a ute, that'd be even better. But even as a sedan, now we got pretty standard V6 4-cam. They call it there, dual overhead. I'm guessing. I'm not sure. We wouldn't want to say dual overhead if it was an overhead like that. I'm not sure. Not sure what time it is either in game. And I think I've taken a look for it, but I don't think I've found a clock. That's what I was trying to sing. The word there. Appears my brain is still not recovered. I had a migraine for the majority of the day. It is now nighttime, and yeah, one of the more uncommon but potential side effects is actually basically dumbing it down with the migraines. Usually more severe cases, and unfortunately mine was more severe case today, but so it be. Yep, I'm speeding. You can catch me. It'd be so hard to spot what car this is with the stickers and everything on it, right? Our brakes sticking there. Let's get those high beams on. Oh, my controller just unplugged for no reason. That's not good. That's a new one. Yep. Okay, so the plug end is also going bad. That's great. I haven't even had this thing for, I don't know, 4 months now, and bad. Oh my gosh, she's just climbing right on through all that right there. Yeah, the cornering is not very good there. So there we go. I made 572 off of that though. And the cornering is not great with the car as it stands. Probably could use some new tires. Let's see what we can get for drag racing time. All right, 123 miles an hour, 11.407. Not too bad. That gave us another 964, so there's about 1,400 credits we've made. There should be something that'll pop up here in regards to the power meet situation, I'd figure. It's probably getting close to that now. We'd have to be getting close to that by now. First gear seems a little bit, needs to be shortened up, kinda. So first gear needs to be shortened up, new tires on it. Something's happening there for a second. Seems like we got a heavy front wheel drive bias as well, even though we're all-wheel drive. Which isn't necessarily bad, but it could be better to have more of a heavy rear-wheel drive bias in my opinion, because slidey, drifty fun and all the good stuff like that. Okay, there we go. Now we're loading in the cars. The game's froze for a little bit. Again, that's something I'm wondering if that could be changed to where the cars don't spawn all at the same time, you know? But rather they would spawn like, you know, over the previous hour or something. See a new location for the car meet and kind of see what that's going to look like. Hold it there at 62. Got a red light and yep. Gonna zip on through that way. It looks like we're gonna go be over at the lighthouse there. Some cops to chase us, why not, right? What's the worst that could happen? That's a car being in the middle of the 2 lanes there. Just take it a little bit easier here. Car's handling is very subpar. I just about hit that barrier there. It was so close. Looks like brakes need to be upgraded as well. I think I seen they were fading there for a second. There we go. We lost the police. Main 717 that way as well. So, not here in the parking lot. I was thinking it would be here in the parking lot, but let's go take a look. Ooh. Right here, huh? Very nice. Cars are a little misaligned from the parking spots here, but that's nitpicking. Not a big deal. They like my car, huh? Everybody seems to like all the cars I get, right? Just leave that on. We can kind of take a look around again here. Right-hand drive, right-hand drive. Go ahead and just leave our hood open here. See what we got for other cars. So this guy. Of course, everybody doesn't care. I can open hood. They don't mind it. Okay. So basic deal. Nothing crazy, just the regular old V8 in there. Still pretty nice. Just a regular old Lux version, I'm guessing. Well, not a Lux version. I mean an air ride and all that kind of deal. Fancy dancy deal that way. This car though, I'd love to see him on the drags track right there. Ooh, that would be insanity. And his fans are running there. I don't know if you can quite catch that. Don't need a hood on that one. Don't need a hood on this one either. This looks like essentially somebody bought a rolling chassis for a seat, dash, and motor, transmission, the drivetrain basically into it and called it a day. And for a track vehicle, I mean, I'd be scared about safety, but I would also probably be scared because it would grip insanely well and do pretty well. It's a pretty interesting little deal there. We got ourselves a Vivace here, I'm guessing. It could be the Tog Rack or something like that, but yeah, it is a Vivace. Frodo on the plate. That's awesome. Go ahead and take a look here. Oh, 4-cylinder in there, the inline 4. I'm having a hard time telling if this is actually something that is a turbocharged or not. It looks like it might be just naturally aspirated, but that's just my guesses. It does look like that goes off the side down here and into the motor. Okay. It looks like that is just a naturally aspirated Vivace, but that's still pretty nice. Got here. I'm not going to be able to squeeze in here, am I? Not really, no. So we can't really tell what's in this sunburst here. Unless I were to, say, do it from this side. Yeah, there we go. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to get my big butt into your car there. Digging things up. It is going on daytime already? Holy cow. Okay. Standard edition, nothing crazy. And this guy, track edition, definitely, 'cause he's got slicks on it. I mean, you're doing drifting with slicks, I mean, I guess, but I don't know if I'd really want to do that real lifestyle, It looks like we have a centrifugal supercharger attached on here. That's pretty wicked. 2.4 liter. All right. It's getting to be daytime. We don't want to get in trouble during the day for being out here, right? Be nice and... Hey. Whoa. Mouse is even being a little crazy today. That's not good. We'll shut that all down. Hop back on in. Vehicles are starting to leave. We'll go ahead and watch them leave, kind of get an idea for how they sound as well here. Yep. Clearly does not care about safety at all in that car. Ran right into that. And there goes the drag car. Ooh. Yeah, this is going to kind of suck because of that. Hang on. I'm going to be a little bit of a... Yes, not necessarily cheating, not cheating, but be a little bit of a herd here. just get rid of the van. And we'll make sure that, yep, everything still moves along, so we're good there. Definitely clogging things up there. Oh, why does that sound electric? It has a motor. Is it a hybrid? What? Interesting. I don't know who he's after, but it ain't me, thankfully. Okay, well, we need to take the car home, upgrade the brakes for sure, and possibly look at the tires, and the camber maybe needs to be adjusted a bit, because, yeah. If you look at the red arrows there, our outside wheels, yeah, the camber is way too much. Like, it looks great, but for a practical car, are they actually chasing me? Why would they be chasing me? Again, they're chasing me. They really like me apparently here. There's one that just smacked into a pole there. Yeah, and then we're gonna have to take a look into figuring out some money-making methods here. Oh no. I forgot. These tires are poop. Okay, well, I guess we're banging up the car really bad now. Got a hard pull to the left here. So great. Another one right there. Reset our countdown. I need to slow down here. They got a little bit of a roadblock. And it's still speeding. That's okay. We'll just keep going. Gotta make our way towards home. Find a spot where I can hide out here. And its suspension is really tight. It's more of a showy kind of car than an actual tracky car. We just kind of sit here and chill, keeping my eye out, see if I can see him up there anywhere. And it sounds like they're kind of stuck somewhere. I'll have a quick sip of my tea here. Has gone a little bit cold. Just some black tea and trying something different. I went ahead and added some maple syrup to it. It's definitely got a unique flavor. I wouldn't say it's necessarily bad though. Okay, let's get this car on home now. And we need to fix it, like, before I drive it anymore. Oh, geez. Yeah. Let's just take it home this way. Should have done that from the start because it's just getting worse and worse. The steering is bad, but it just, the tires on it, the camber, and all that kind of stuff just does not work out, it seems. So we're going to go ahead and first we're going to need to repair again. I'll use another voucher. We will raise their insurance a little bit, but it should go down very shortly. And then we'll go purchase parts, all parts. I'm trying to save some money. We're up to 60,000 credits though. We started at 75, so we really only paid 15,000 for that. That's not too bad, I think. If I'm remembering right. I like I said, I'm kind of losing my mind a little bit though. Yeah, everything else looks good here. Just need to find front suspension. Steering is fine. Front wheel hub, front wheels. We got sport tires. We're going to go ahead and put in the super sport tires. I'm probably going to look into selling some parts again here, just for the sake of that. The front brakes are racing on there, but they're premium. I would rather go to the semi-racing pads. Allows them to work pretty well while cold, without overheating really hard, easily either. So, gives a good middle ground between the full racing ones and the sport / premiums. We have everything here. Just want to look at this again. So we want to get these to semi-racing brakes. And our rear wheels, we're going to go ahead and put on the super sport tires for a little bit more stick. Go ahead and put those on in. That's just the tires. Nothing else really we were going to do to that. Although, tuning-wise, that is where the fun comes in. So yeah, our tow adjust. What in the turkey is going on there? Whoa. Negative 94% seems a little bit extreme here. A camber adjust is negative 100% in the rear. I think we could probably get away with like 20%. And our tow adjust here, we're probably going to bring that back up a little bit. Like 1% there. Camber adjust in the front is also negative 100%. So yeah, it's definitely more of a like, see what it looks like kind of car. Let's take a look and see how that looks like now. Yeah, that's more actual racing stance like. I don't know though. Is it just me, or does the front toe seem to be towed in? I mean, I really wish I could see the live values, but I can't here. So yeah, that'd be something kind of cool. Be able to say take the car to a specific shop and then be able to see live values, do some testing and stuff like that. You know, but that's okay. Go ahead and we'll run it like that. And that should definitely get me yeah, so our camber is sitting relatively even, a little bit more in the rear than the front. Looks like it really changes a lot based on our steering wheel, though. That's okay, though. Scaring the cop there. He's probably thinking I'm drinking or something like that. Definitely not. Nothing more than some tea today. Yeah, I still want to take this around the racetrack, though. Got a darn red light here. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to have to look into buying an expensive controller here. I know I've been saying that quite a few episodes now, but life has priorities, and yeah, kind of the way it goes, but oh well. This is a really, really long red light again. Are we... Yeah, okay, there we go. I actually ended up looking at my phone for a moment just out of like habit. Which I don't drive a car, but, you know, when I'm sitting and there's nothing to really do, that's just what I do is I pull out the phone. Why are we slow? Imagine seeing that in the rearview mirror. Braking seems a little bit better now. Yeah, we've gone through all of those that are there. We'll see what we can do if we can get anything better for our time here. Try and warm up the tires a little bit there. At least some of them. A little bit of heat, but nothing that's actually gonna be fully beneficial there. A little bit past the pre-stage, but yeah, we went down on our time to an 11.283 from the 11.4, so we've dropped almost to an 11.3. We're a little under that, so we did gain a little bit, not by a whole lot. Looks like the car is a little inefficient with fuel. I know I've been hard on the car lately, but holy cow, we've already got 1/8 of a tank of gas out of there. It doesn't mind like initializing a drift, but it just does not stay with it either, so I want to see what we have over here for other missions type of deals. Get the half track, full circuit. Okay. Half track. Yeah, so some more racing stuff is essentially what we have here. I suppose, like I said, it progresses us more towards full completion of the game. So there is that much. It's taking a little bit to load. There we go. So we got the ETK driving experience vehicle. And the intro, master the first half of Alaska Motorsports Park, where sweeping curves lead to an intense corkscrew descent. Perfect apexes and precise braking points are crucial in this professional circuit where every 10th counts. I mean, you're not making every 10th count, though, because I got a whole 40 seconds. Well, 35 seconds between 1 and 3 stars, but yeah, okay, sure. Make sure we're in sport mode. We're going for the red markers here. A little bit extra over that, but definitely pushing her a little wide. 5,800 credits just right there. There's a little bit of a bug that might need to be fixed through the RLS group mod there. Is it actually giving us the mission to run laps as well? So we'll make a good little bit of money off of this one, I'm imagining. I really did not want to turn at all. Very nice. Tuck it right on in. A little bit on the wide, maybe. A little bit slow through that exit, but held it pretty all right. Made another 4,000 credits. There's 9,000 we made from that alone. Brakes doing their thing. Definitely smoothing out a little bit. Might be one of our faster laps here if I can keep it together correctly for the rest of it. There we go. And we're done. All right, what do we get for grand time here? We did not beat the 4 minute 5 seconds. We were about 10 seconds off. Still pretty good. We got our 2 bonus vouchers, so got back what we've spent today. Basically, that's done. Plus, we've got a whole bunch of extra money for no reason, really. We also have some milestones in here. Apparently, I don't see any. It said I had 6 milestones to grab, and there's nothing in here. Huh. Something might be a little bit bugged. I'm not sure. It could be me, my game, the save. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But we are up to 80,000, so we've already made the money back that we had there. Let's go and see what this car will do on the track here. And eventually get that changed over so that way I am actually more rear-wheel drive biased in the car. That'll definitely help out. Also, I think it's got some traditional limited slips in here, so it's going to be going at night here as we get around it, of course. I'll make sure I have high beams, fog lights, the whole deal on. And we'll just very carefully line up here. Takes off really good down that. Braking performance is not the greatest. Probably could actually have done racing slicks on it. tires though. Definitely a lot better on the bite and everything. Now comes the hard part. You can't really see too well because it's night. Biasing in the front and with our brakes there as well. Yeah, rear tires are nice and perfect where they're at, but the front tires are really toasty. Credits, now we should make even more again. Tires are definitely going to be very hot as we get through on the end there. Hopefully that straight will help us pull a little bit of heat out of them. Still sticking pretty darn good. Brakes are fading again in the front. I dip into the brake cooling thing in there. Seems like, provided you can improve your times, this would be a great way to do that. Or make it do that. We make money is what I should say. Alright. Here we go. 4,684 credits. Not bad. Engine seems to stay cool, so that's the good news there. Now we're exiting the event. Now our front tires are absolutely toasty. And then we can go ahead and kind of cool them down here. $75.50 for our daily driver insurance tier. Man, those brake tires are really holding on to the heat yet. I think it's pretty cool outside they haven't been changed yet, so I'm not sure what more to do besides opening up the vents, so to speak, on that. those tires really did get toasty, and the brakes did get a bit too. So we're definitely going to look into opening the vents here. See how much that could potentially help. Let's see, tuning, front cooling duct. We're going to just straight double that. Well, just about, we'll go 25 or 26. There we go. And we'll take this up to 20% in the rear. And that should help out when we're racing. Because we are also probably going to just go ahead. Nope, I didn't purchase. That's what I forgot to do. There we go. We're also going to go ahead on into my parts, inventory, sell part, all the extras for another 5 grand right there. That will put us up to 91,211 credits. We're getting there. Now we got to go spend a little bit because, yeah, the car is doing great. Very, very good. But, of course, there's always that, right? I'm really, really thinking just doing some racing slicks or something like that on here would be great. We're on 245.35s. How rear race slicks? Up right there. 399. And I want to see how's our differential. Yeah, it's a regular limited slip, which is okay. And then front suspension, front wheel hub, wheels, and 245/35 front racing slicks. And then the big one here is our transfer case that we have going on, which is a regular viscous. Yeah. Ugh, that's not great, you know. That's where it's really letting us down because it's going heavy to the front. And they're losing power, I imagine, through that as well. Now we can go back to tuning and base torque split, which I think this is power percentage to front wheels, which is usually how it's set up. Well, 33% front, rest of the rear. And yeah, that should do pretty good there. The rest of the car is set up very nicely. And now I think this is going to be beautiful, to be honest with you. I think she's going to handle a lot better. I guess we could take a look at what else we can try and run through here. We've been doing a lot of the racing stuff, the time trial stuff. Like last episode, we completed all the others there. But let's see. Yeah, we got mixed marathon. We got 3 more. Excuse me. We got 3 more there. There's sealed brick special, all kinds of different ones in here. Yeah, there's still a good plenty of them run through. And I do want to try and get, you know, all of these done. So we've got this right here, inland to island. I have tried. I'm trying to remember that. And potential reward of 20,000 credits. Now, let's just be honest. That's what we need. That's definitely what we need. Now, we've got slick tires on the car. It is, if they haven't changed the temperature, it is still going to be cold here. So tires will definitely cool down. All that. But let's carry on. Ooh, yeah. That's really good. Rear end seems a little bit on the loose side, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and try to get this island to inland one done. It is going to take a little bit of time, so the episode's probably going to run a little long again. But personally, I feel like long is better than short. Go ahead and get past the speed trap before we open up a little bit. Oh my goodness, just glued now compared to how it was originally too. Yeah, the differentials, you can hear the RPM kind of jump, and yeah, that's differentials are opening up because they're not limiting the slip enough, basically. All right, Island to Inland, ETK 800 series. Of course, we could try. Oh, there's a scintilla we could use too, or our vehicle. And it does not look like it's crossing anything out, is it? I'm not sure. Make sure my parking brake's on for the car. I'll turn off the car too. It doesn't really. Yeah, interesting. So it gives us a couple of different options. It doesn't cross them out like it used to, so I don't know if it's not gonna count it or, kind of a deal. I'm gonna go ahead with the scintillas. The hardest part is gonna be the rear end and how loose it likes to be. Even though it's a rear engine, for some reason it's just super loose. My experience with that. So yeah, 11 minutes 50 for the 1-star, 9 minutes 45. And we got to complete a lap in 5 minutes. It's a 2-lap race around that whole deal. Right, we got to turn here. Really holding me back at first gear for some reason there. I had a full throttle and it was just barely even going. That's for sure. Detected stopping car. Uh-oh. So there's a couple of sections that I definitely gotta work on here. This will be pretty much the rest of what I'm gonna work on for the episode. So yeah, we're gonna definitely try to get this good here. Let's go first person. That might help me out a little bit this time. Rear end's just dancing around. What? It just did not want to turn at all. Yeah, it does not want to turn. It just did not want to turn anymore. I think the tires just roasted, you know? That's honestly about all I can think about. Trying to be a little bit more smooth here. That wasn't very smooth though at all. This is definitely a challenge, so 20,000 is worth it. Coolant is overheating. Oh, I damaged the radiator. I don't know how I did that, but apparently I did that. This is really a bit of an issue here. It's the 800 series. I guess here's what we're gonna do. We are going to, I guess the reconfigure button means that I'm gonna try our car. And I think it's going to allow it. Nothing's crossed out like it would have been before, you know, used your own vehicle. So, no, that's not what I wanted. Thank you. Because that ETK has a speed limit on it, which if it didn't have it, wouldn't be an issue. But having the speed limiter, as you've seen, it was like 150, 160 for the speed limiter on the ETK. So, yeah, that was not very helpful. Now, it won't necessarily be as fast as Utila, but with our tires, we should definitely be able to hold the corners much better. Oh, yeah. Brakes and tires, I can't see them, so this will be the test through how the car handles, I guess. Does it overheat? Does it handle the speed well, you know? Damaging anything. I'm not falling apart. Maybe a little bit slow, especially if the brakes do that to me, but still going good. Up onto two wheels there, but it's not too bad, I don't think, though. I guess we're gonna go through, yep, through the city. Just hold her in fourth here. We're gonna need to do a slight bit of braking just before the intersection. And keep her tucked tight, because it does get tight here. On the hot side, but not too bad yet. Gonna overheat by the end of it, though. Almost went for that stinking pole there. Come on, shift down. pushing at overheating here a little bit here and there. Staying ahead on our times there, keep them green, and I'm happy. Gotta take the shifts a little bit longer here to help it kind of breathe a little bit. Pull that temp back down just a hair each time you shift. Try to keep it from overheating too much here. Kind of fighting that here. Come on, baby. Just coast here. Just the heating issue, that's our only one there. Tires don't feel like they're too hot yet. Pushing a little bit hard there though. Holy cow, that couldn't have been much closer on that corner. Keep pushing though, that's what we gotta do here. Through the lap, got the steering crooked just a little bit now. Tires are starting to get a little bit warm, I think, though. On the front at least, because yeah, we were flying around this before, and now we're struggling. Don't help with the brakes constantly sticking either, because then they're warming up. And the engine being hot too. Fighting temperature here, that's for sure. Nope. We're almost there. Come on. Just gonna hold it down and let her go. Even 6 seconds slower the second lap, so we did get a good chunk. We got 10 grand out of that attempt, so yeah, the best lap was 5 minutes, 6 seconds. We were 6 seconds too slow on that. And I think that was our first lap. Yeah. So our second lap, we were another 6 seconds slower. So we're definitely running into heat issues, not just from the motor, but also with the tires and brakes. So if there's something I can do with the power, maybe next episode we can try again if I can get some power into it. But I'm also trying to get us a good bit of the way into, excuse me, trying to get us into getting, oh boy, getting a, new garage, basically. That's the goal here. So let's see. I don't think there was anything tuning related to the engine that I can really do. No. Okay. So purchase parts, all parts, body, engine. We got an ultra heavy duty long block, so I probably could have pushed her a little bit harder on the overheating aspect, but again, don't want to go too crazy. We got stage 2 twin turbochargers, the turbo exhaust, the race muffler, everything there looks great. Yeah, I guess really we got a lightened flywheel. 406 in the front. Is that right? It can't be. That's the issue. Interesting. So that's why our front is having an issue. This is supposed to be 427. So whoever set this up, oopsies, is all I gotta say, because the transfer case is different than that. So it isn't like I changed something and that happened. Because our front suspension is running 245 35 17s, and we're running 245 35 17 in the rear. So we're running same size tires all the way around. So having these separate is probably where part of our issue is with like the tires overheating, because the front tires are trying to turn slower. That's going to cause us to oversteer. That's going to cause all sorts of a mess. No wonder why things were so bad. So now that I've gotten that fixed, we also need to look into, I mean, our oil cooler is fine. Really can't do anything with that. But we need to look into the radiator itself here, and I don't see where that's supposed to be. We'll just search here. We got a regular high performance. We're gonna go for an ultra high performance radiator. And then yeah, we're probably still gonna go ahead and do something with the turbocharger, maybe to state 3 is 17,000. Never mind, we're not gonna do that. That's a little too expensive. So hopefully in the gearing that I've done, that'll help. I'll definitely take it out for a little test drive, maybe do the no prep drag area, so that's on the highway at the toll booths. Do that real quick before we run out of here. Where are the rear doors? What is that? I don't know what that means. Heck blend? I don't know. Probably I can't uninstall in here. That's right yet. No. So yeah, we're gonna take out some of the rear seats, some of that stuff like that. Try and help it to kind of lose some weight. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead, put this together. That should help. My parts. Then we're gonna go into here, and we're gonna look at all the rear stuff essentially. Rear coilovers. Getting down there. There we go. It's a rear left door panel. Rear right door panel. Where did the list go? What happened? What? That's just a mild issue then, huh? Just gotta redo it each time. Ooh. Rear right door panel. Yep, did it again. Okay, so that's something to kind of note there. And then I just need the rear seats. That's the only other thing I want out of here, please. Just to get some weight out of her. And could be off the rear wiper, but that's a pretty cool deal. So there we go. Okay. Let's go ahead, hop on in. I'm just taking a look because I'm trying to remember something. I think I have a sticker for Spice and Wolf on my computer too. Mind you, that's over a decade ago. I've still got the case for the computer, so a little cringy, I'll admit, but you know. Oh, so much better. I can already feel it. Well, shouldn't have gone halfway through. That's all I gotta say about that. out of the highway. I forgot about this. Go the wrong way a little bit, but we're already being chased, so we might as well add to the infractions so we get more money back. So we were topping out at 160 before. Where are we at now? 155, 156. So yeah, you can definitely tell that we were definitely getting held behind there, because yeah. Feels a lot more stable and correct here too. Car's getting a lot better. I mean, it's such a massive improvement. So I don't know offhand who the mod creator is, but I think they should go in and at least double check some of the gear ratio stuff like that, because it appears some of them are not set right. Up to 4 offenses. I'm definitely dragging the episode on, but that's okay. Yeah, this is a lot better now. Lost some of the weight in the rear, so that'll help us out with that. Still trying to lose them. That was a good move. I don't know why I parked, to be honest. Well, I've got all-wheel drive. I think you guys too, but I have better all-wheel drive. And this is really getting costly on our vouchers. It appears, yes, I need more air to the front brakes, though. I can see that much is for sure. Brakes got to stop sticking here. Just going on 2 wheels casually there. Actually getting double roadblock here. Oh. There's a good few spots I know if we'll get away though, so I'm probably gonna have to just start hitting those. We can just cut this out here and get this done with. Make our money. Oh yeah, they are mad at me, that's for sure. Yeah, my front tires are getting way too much power, so I think in the case of this car, it's not percentage to front, percentage to rear. So I have 66% to the front right now, and that's not doing us good either. We've got to figure out a good spot to go ahead and get away from these guys, though. where they can't really navigate too easily. There's one there. There's a second one there. And oh my gosh. Oh, for a ride. Big ride. Yeah, and they're just sitting down there. I am sitting here still trying to evade. They're not moving on my position. So this is a nice little spot. Right up here by the tree. This little area here. We got one that's on the move. I'm not sure where he's going to go. I think he's gonna, yeah, he's gonna try to head down there. Too late though. I made it. Our front brakes though are definitely extremely hot, so I'm gonna open that up big time. Let's go ahead and get our car on back. We're running really long on this episode, like extra long, a lot longer than I was anticipating even. All right, there we go. So yeah, we need to do a couple things real fast before we end today. We're gonna go ahead and do this. And then tuning and torque split more like this probably. Let's do 50-50. We'll just stick at 50-50. Why not? Front cooling ducts are gonna go up another good chunk, our rear just a little bit more. That'll help that stuff kind of stay cool. There we go. All right, guys, if you enjoyed today's episode of BeamNG Drive, make sure to hit the like button. If you want to see more content from me, go ahead and subscribe. If I'm not quite what you're interested in or you need more content other than me, you can go check the description. I have a couple creators down there as well. And if you did not like today's episode, feel free to leave a comment down in the comments or join my Discord and let me know there as well. Either one worked, and I'll hopefully implement any improvements that are needed here. Otherwise, guys, that's going to be it for today's episode. Take care. Bye-bye.